circles forward. I'm going to count, and you count it all. Hana, dual, set, net. Good counting, and back. Hana, dual, set, net. Vivian, good counting. I heard that. Twist. And hands on your hips. Circle those hips around. And go the other way. Did you guys see that super awesome picture that Candace posted of me yesterday looking like a master Jedi? That was too cool. Push forward on the hips. And stretch down to the front. If only I was a master Jedi. And back again. And down to the front. Bend the knees, squat down. And back up. Down again. And up. And feet together, hands on the knees. And circle around. Hana, dual, set, net. Dasa, yasa, yugo, yado, aho, yo. Other way. Dual, set, net, dasa, yasa, yugo, yado, aho, yo. Push back on your knees. And up. Kick your legs up. Separate, hands on the floor. And going side to side. Oh yeah, one video that we got coming out here. I'm not sure if it's going to come out this week because I wanted to do more things for testing, but it might be Monday's video. Is going to be all on stretching, a 30-minute stretch routine to really help increase that flexibility. I thought it would be a good one. Okay, up, stretch over to your left. That way for you. I thought it would be a good video during this time, since we really don't have a whole lot of time during class times to ever really do hard overstretching. Switch to the other side. So I wanted to do that one and help you guys learn how to stretch effectively. And 30 minutes might even be a short stretching routine, like proper stretching. So it could be around maybe 40 minutes. So FY, that video will be coming here soon. And up to the center. Push out. Straighten it up. Grab your ankles, pull the body down. And roll up. Okay, so front kick being the kick of the month here. We don't have our life skill yet. I'm still waiting to hear back from Master Perez to see what they have going. I'm pretty sure they're still going to have a life skill as well. They actually also have went to all online classes for all of his locations out in California, which for them, I'm sure is quite a bit more difficult to rope everybody in out there when you have almost 2,000 members to your locations over there. So, but if anybody would like to see those, I can forward you the link to those YouTube classes, because they have a YouTube channel as well, but it's almost impossible to find because it's just listed under gold medal. And yeah, so you would you'd be looking for days to try to find that channel. And I think he probably did it that way on purpose, just so that way nobody, anybody just can't randomly come across it and join in there. So, but if you guys want to, go ahead and message or comment me, and I can forward you the link to some of those videos when those come out, because I am subscribed to the channel. And then if you want to, you can subscribe to the channel too. He's actually got a couple of different channels out there, but the one that's been showing the keto workouts by Mrs. Perez, his wife does the keto workouts, and one of their other instructors, Jeannie, who's one of their black belts and one of their keto instructors. Her and her family, she's got I think 3 or 4 kids, and they're all junior black belts as well. And then the classes that Master Perez teaches and does out there. And I believe they are doing Zooms, but they record them too, so they can put it on YouTube. So if you want that, go ahead and message me or text me, let me know, and I can send you those links. Okay, here we go. So, warming up these legs here for that front kick. Getting into the lunge movement, right? So lunging down here, and then knee up for that, or stand up for that knee pinch into a back lunge. Hana, dual, set, net. Okay, we're gonna do a set of 10 on each leg of those, on each of our legs, so that we can warm both of these legs up for that front kick. Okay, here we go. Starting in a lunge position, and Hana, back lunge, dual, back lunge, set. Make sure that knee is bending good. Net, dasa, yasa. Keep that chin up, body up straight. Yugo, yada, aho. Last one, yo. And switch. All right, here we go. Start with that back lunge, and Hana, pitch it up. Dual, set, net, dasa, yasa, yugo, yada, aho, and yo. All right. Whew. That is some hard lunge in there that I didn't really get into much lately. Okay, so here we go. In that front kick, we're going to start out with just nice, easy front kick form. I want you to make sure that knee pitches up as high as you can get it before you extend that leg out. So kicking maybe chest, chin level a little bit. Nice snap, bringing it back. Okay, here we go. Ready? Mic out. And ha, up, dual, up, set, up, net, up, dasa, up, yasa, up, yugo, up, yida, up, aho, up. One more, yo, up, switch. All right, here we go. Left leg. And ha, up, dual, up, set, ha, net, ha, dasa, ha, yasa, up, yugo, up, yido, up, aho, up, yo, up, up, show. Okay, so front kick, most of us all know that one already. Most important thing is making sure that your knee pitches up high, and I chambered this leg up tight. See the difference there? This is my normal knee pitch. This is my chamber, tight chamber. Now what's cool for that, the front kick is that kick can easily transition to almost every other kick out there. Front kick, roundhouse kick. Front kick, side kick, right? We already know that. Front kick, back kick, because of the knee pitch is already up. Now, I didn't do a spinning back kick, I just kicked behind. Right, so that's just an example of how easily that front kick can transition over to almost any kick in Taekwondo. Now, the cool thing about the front kick is very linear. So if I'm gonna kick here, and even if I kick all the way to the screen, right? Boom, right? Even if it's so linear that the roundhouse kicks, the back kicks, spin kicks, those kinds of kicks, even a double kick, it's very difficult to get through on a front kick, which is why cut kicking is so effectively offensive, or offensive effectively right now for sparring. However, front kick is just as effective, if not maybe more. The only difference is it's a lot trickier to try to travel forward on one foot than it is sideways on the other foot, or on your baseline, for cut kicking purposes. Okay, so here's what we're going to do now on this one. Double up your front kick, right? Very simple. 1, 2. But here's what I really want you to do. Focus on. I'm going to show you from the side. When you double up that front kick, hup, hup, I want you to barely touch the mat with your foot for the second kick. Don't hold it up though. Don't do this. and hold it up and then just kind of swing it forward. I want you to kick and just the smallest tiny toe tap, bow, for that next kick right away. Okay, here we go. I'll start from this side. We'll do right leg, and then we close that door there. Don't want any monsters coming out during the class. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna start with my right leg going this way, which is to my left side, but yours might be that way or facing this way. I don't know. I'm actually looking on the screen right now, and I'm totally backwards, so I might actually be seeing what you see versus what I normally see, so I don't know. It's kind of different right now. Okay, here we go. So double up, 5 in each leg, and hana. Hup, hup. Try to make them just as quick, each one of them. Do it. Hup, hup. And a very light tap. I shouldn't hear hardly anything else on that second kick. Sat, hup, hup. I do want you to touch though. Net, hup, hup. And dasa, hup, hup. And the other side. Here we go. I'll show you the other side just so you can see that I'm knee pitching and snapping. Really trying to put my effort in and kick it up kind of nice and high. Okay, here we go. Ready? And ha, ha, ha. Do. Ha, ha. Set. Ha, ha. Net. Ha, ha. Last one. Dasa. Ha, ha. Okay, good. Now that was just kind of snapping out. We're not hitting any targets right now. So there is a little bit of a difference on how you would execute a front kick according to hitting the target for sparring or for defense purposes versus just kicking in the air. You would use your hips more as a front kick. Boom, if I'm moving forward. You see I'm kind of really leaning and putting a lot of momentum into that kick there. So, that is a more effective way for sparring purposes. Now the kick that we're doing right now, or the one that I'm doing, is kind of, think of it more along the lines of board breaking front kicks. Stationary board breaking front kick. So I wouldn't be running or jumping or anything. Okay, so next kick here, we are going to snap double kick, double front kick without putting the leg down. Pop, pop, then back, guarding stance behind us. Okay, here we go. Ready? 5 in each leg. So remember, we count every other one because it's a double kick for each one, so it will be 10 on each leg. And ha, hup, hup, do, hup, hup, set, hup, hup, net, hup, hup, and dasa, hup, hup, switch. All right, here we go. Next one, and ha, hup, hup, do, hup, hup, set, hup, hup, net, hup, hup, and dasa, hup, hup, and hup, hup, and show. Okay, next one here, I'm going to use my cage bag. You guys can grab a pillow, couch cushion, something kind of low and small that you can step over pretty easily. Actually, I'm going to do it sideways just so you can see it better. So here's the drill that we're going to do, kind of an interval drill. Working on knee pitching and a quick foot at the same time. So I'll show you the drill here real quick, then I'll grab my timer, and then we're going to do it for a timer. Okay, so knee pitch over, knee pitch back, switch the feet. Knee pitch over, knee pitch back, switch. Hup, 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 hup. Okay, so the ideal thing to use on a drill like this would be the hurdle. Like those little yellow hurdles we have at the Taekwondo school. If you have any of those at home, because all I did was buy those, I went and bought them at, I think, Walmart. So if anybody has ever purchased them, or you have them, you might have something like that at home. Or you can get them like, I think, Myers or Dunham's, Dick's, wherever. Okay, so that would be more ideal. You don't have to pick your knee up high, but you do want to make sure you are knee pitching, not just stepping over with your foot like this, and then bringing the foot back. You're kind of not developing any real skill sets on the drill like that if you're just picking the foot up instead of knee pitching. Okay, here we go. Let's get the timer. So it's a knee pitch forward, knee pitch back, switch. Everybody doing good out there still? Got a couple more watchers with us. Hello, welcome everybody. Again, if anybody's planning on testing Friday, or if you are good and you got everything, you know, good, great. I'm always here to help you guys, but if anybody wants any special attention on anything specific for your test coming up, just put it in here in the chat or down in the comment and let me know. I'll be more than happy to go over that for you guys. And again, that's only for those that are choosing to test. You don't have to test. It's totally up to you. But we do have probably 10, I think about 10 people really wanted to test and they felt confident and ready for it. So I am pretty excited for them. Okay, here we go. 30 seconds. Set. I'm going to start my right leg. You guys can start with whichever one you want. And go. Hup, 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 hup. Now you might even notice I'm kind of holding my weight back a little bit on the step over and back. That's okay. This is more of a footwork drill, but footworking on that front kick. Hop, hop and back. That's also why, okay, time. But part of the other reason I'm doing it is because of the width of the bag here, the thickness of it. That's why having a hurdle would be better. You can get a little closer to it and not have to step out too far, because you don't want it, the farther you step on this drill, the slower you're going to have to go. And that's what you don't want. It's a quick foot, fast footwork drill. So if you had a hurdle or anything, or a little rope, or even if you just got a line on the floor, do that. Okay, so now we're going to progress that drill, move it up to the next one. Same side this time. Step, step, switch, switch. Step, step, switch, switch. Step, step. So it's a step, step with a double switch. Okay. Give me a thumbs up. You guys still with me here? It's about 4 people watching now. We lost a few. Not sure who. All right. Now, real quick also, if you plan on watching the replay of this later, if you've made it this far in the video, go ahead and hit comment on the video replay so I know who watched it. And yeah, so that way I know who watched it, for those that are possibly maybe ready for a test coming up soon, or you know, or we get back to the school and kind of get things moving forward ahead. I'll know who was, you know, active quite a bit. That's what I want to know. This way I can cater to those people at the same time of learning to cater to the other people that were struggling a little bit, which is fine. Okay. Okay, yeah, so we did the new, or we're going to do the new drill. So step forward, step back, switch, switch, double switch on that. Okay, here we go. And 30 seconds for each leg. This actually we're going to do the, because it is a fast footwork drill, we're going to do 15 seconds on each leg because we're going to use the same leg continuously. Okay, here we go. Ready and go. Hup, 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 hup. Good. You can count to see how many of those you're getting in that time frame if you want. Other side. I don't know about you guys, but that seemed like a long 15 seconds to me. Almost like a microwave minute. That's forever. All right, here we go. Ready? And go. Good. Now, as you're doing that drill, the main focus on that one is the knee pitch, forward and backwards. Mostly forward, however, because you're stepping back and it's a footwork drill, backward is just as important on that one as well. So, good, thumbs up. All right, you guys are with me? Got a few people here. Okay, so now, a lot of different drills, and actually I'm pretty excited about front kick for the month here because, like I said, every drill kind of starts with that forward knee pitch, so we can do many drills with front kick, knee pitching, a lot of those different things. Everything is knee pitching. So we're going to do another one right now. Since we're down, at least I'm down on the ground, you might want to go down to the ground on this one too. We are going to do a 50-second interval of mountain climbers, which is essentially knee pitching on the ground, like Spider-Man, crawling up a wall. Here we go. And I'll be able to see my timer, so there we go. And go. Knees quick, fast, fast, fast. Don't slide, don't slip and slide. Knee pitches tight, keep them tight. "20 seconds left." I should have counted. "10 seconds. Let's go, let's go. Keep those knees up. Keep them going. 3 seconds. Don't stop. Oh man. Lost it at the last seconds. Whew. All right. So again, just trying to build up the habit of picking that knee up, right? So that's what's the goal there behind all the knee pitching drills. The better you can pick that knee up, the better for your kicks, right? The faster you can pick that knee up, the faster your kicks are going to be. Faster you'll be able to execute. Faster you're going to be able to recover from a kick, recover from a missed kick, recover from a hit kick. Right? And recovery means bringing that foot back down to the ground. Well balanced so that you can move, defend, or kick again. Okay, so now that I got a little out of breath on that one, I'm going to do a small breakdown of sunset form for those that are going to be doing that one, but I think it's a good understanding for everybody and every belt level. Okay, so sunset form. Left leg back, and we're only going to do the first half of it just because of space and time. All right, so in starting it, here's where we do make the mistakes of performing the forms or learning these forms here. Remember, they are sparring forms. Poomsae, very rigid and stiff. You want to move robotically. If you're moving robotically like that, then your movement is predictable, which is a good thing for Poomsae. So that if a judge or an instructor is watching me, I want him to know what move is coming next, so at the same time, he's going to understand and know if I performed it properly. That's a good thing. That's why instructors are there for anything, right? However, the gold medal forms are sparring forms. So technically it should be done more relaxed and loose and covering a lot more distance and putting the arms, the body, all that motion, all that movement in motion and activity, kind of like a dance or music. Everything blends together. Okay? So keep that in mind as you're practicing your sunset form. So here's the biggest thing though. You got your roundhouse kick, powder chuggy. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Wrong. It is roundhouse kick, powder chuggy. But the way I did that was wrong. Here's your roundhouse kick, powder chuggy, how you should do it. Pa, 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 pa. And when I skip back for that powder chuggy, I'm not necessarily skipping back a whole lot. Remember, I am moving back out of the way of the kick, or the person counterattacking me a little bit maybe, All right, but remember, I'm initiating the movement going forward. So technically, they are probably either stationary, they haven't moved, or they did move back themselves, which in turn is going to represent, meaning when they throw a counter kick or attack back at me, they're not going to be covering a lot of distance. So we typically do sunset form like this. Hup, hup. See a lot of distance here. Hup, hup. When it should be more like what I showed you. I'm just giving you a different angle so you can get a better view of it. Here. Ha, 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 ha. See how I just kind of slide my weight and body back a hair? Boom. Really what I'm doing on that Patachuggi, and to explain this for you guys, I think this will be very good to learn here. I'm going to grab my paddle just to demonstrate a little bit better. Here is what the Patachuggi should actually be like, right? This is cool here because they don't always have the time to go over this and something like this in class. Here's the Patachuggi. The kick is coming into me, right? If I stay here, it hits me, boom. So I want to move out of the way, but an actual Patachuggi is not necessarily jump out of the way. It is actually make the kick miss you move out of the way. Here's what I mean. It's coming in, boom. If I stay here, it hits. I want to make it miss me. So I just turn my body. That's all I do. I don't necessarily have to do this. I only really have to do that if that person's kick is coming in kind of very long. Right? So there's a few different ways to do it. So this one is not wrong. Technically, in the drill that we're doing, it's not the right one. It's not the way you want to throw it, I should say. So watch again. Kick's coming in, I stay here, boom, it hits me. Kick's coming in, I want to make it miss me. So right from here, turn my body. I do move back out of the way a little bit, boom, then I come up with my roundhouse kick. So that's why you would see me do this one here. And if you watch the ab section, which when I tell people when you're sparring, you always want to look at the stomach and the body and the hogu, that's going to tell you exactly what the person is doing. Not the shoulders, arms, or the face, definitely not the eyes. You want to look in a central area that'll let you know what the whole entire body is doing. That's right here. So you'll see me turn the body. Boom, getting the body out of the way. I'm just trying to make that foot miss me. Boom, turn. That's what it works on. So kind of like a turnstile that you would go through in the stores. It turns and passes and goes in the direction of you as you're going through there. It doesn't move out of the way. It adjusts to you or adapts to you. Same concept. Okay, so think of that as we're practicing here on that beginning part of sunset. Okay, ready? And hum. Ha, 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 ha. I'm going to back up a little bit. And dual, same thing. Ha, 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 ha. And set. Here's another thing for set. This is how we do the check. Huh. If we were sparring, that check would have no effect against someone like me. And that's just me. Get somebody advanced in there, somebody current, somebody that is working hard. That check is going to be even less effective against that person. Here's how that check should be. Ha! Right? You want to stomp down. Ha! Really try to get that scaring activity in behind the check. Ha! Now, the other thing is, when we learn it, we do ha, ha, roundhouse kick after that. No, 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 no. The check and the roundhouse kick should be one movement. Like this here. Ha, ha. Blend it together. Even in the form. Ha, ha. So that way, when they see and hear ha, that, they're not expecting that kick to come so quickly and immediately. That's how we want to blend that together. So let's go ahead and start from that beginning part again, up to there. I'm trying to figure out the best way I can get most room in here. I'll just go here. I'm going to kick really short, you guys, just so I can stay more in focus in the screen. Okay, here we go. Ready? And ha, 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 ha. Do. Ha, 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 ha. Set. Ha, ha, And then from here I would turn. Right leg turns toward the direction my heels are pointing. Heel is pointing that way. That's the way I turn. Fast kick. Bow. Double kick. Bow, bow. Turn the other way. Fast kick. Bow. Double kick. Bow, bow. Now, here's the other key factor on that kick and double kick combo that we just did. You see the way I kind of just did it right now for the sake of room, not having a whole lot of room to be able to execute that full form. But at the same time, it is the exact same way you want to throw those kicks. Without jumping, without telegraphing too much of what's happening. Now when we learn our forms and we teach them, and yes, I'll even pass people on the test that do it like this here. The way you shouldn't do it. Jumping high, and then jumping really high, or jumping high, and then jumping far, and they struggle trying to get the double kick up because they're jumping way too far. They haven't worked enough on the legs, they haven't tried to strengthen them up enough. You do more jumping jacks, do more jump squats, do more ninja jumps. Keep trying those ninja jumps over and over and over. Be determined to get a couple ninja jumps over and over in a set, whether it's 2 or 3, even just 1. Be determined to get over that hump and loop so that you can effectively kick better, right? That could be a goal for you. You may need to practice ninja jumps every day. Fine. Do it every day. And you don't have to do a lot of them, just got to do a few of them. But do it with the intention of accomplishing, right? So why did I say ninja jumps? Jumping jacks, squat jumps? Those are going to be very good exercises to help you get the strength to be able to throw fast kicks and double kicks, the jumping kicks. To be able to throw them effectively, not just do them, but do them effectively. Two different scenarios and options there. Okay, so one more time. We'll go through that set there, and then we will be done for the day. Okay, here we go. I might have space here. I'm going to start over this way. Okay, sunset form. Like we are sparring, you guys. Ready? And pow. Set it up again. Do. Check roundhouse kick. And set. Ha, ha. And then angle turn. And net. Pow, pow. Turn. Dasa. Pow, pow. Fast kick, double kick. And pearl. Sure. Okay, so just to break down the beginning part of sunset, as I said, there should be more of a sparring aspect and feel to it when you're performing it, rather than just a normal poomsae where you're doing punches and kicks in a set pattern. And even those you could be fast and explosive with, but there's still, you have to make it a certain way in a normal poomsae. In our gold medal forms, our sparring forms, it doesn't have to be a certain way, it just needs to be a certain style, sparring style, if that makes sense to you guys. Okay, so that's it for today. So we have our next videos coming out here soon, you guys. And I think Ma'am is going to be doing a Zoom keto class here tonight at 7. I believe she's going to start that at 7, I think. If anybody wants to join on that with her, go ahead and message her. She will gladly send you the link. She's been having about four to six ladies that are doing the keto Zoom with her. And they like it, they enjoy it, they work hard, they have fun. And, 6:30. She's doing it at 6:30. Okay, so, yeah, I definitely got to shut my mouth and get off here. But, yeah, message her if you guys want the link on that. She's going to go ahead and set that up here in a second to get that going for everybody. Like I said, ladies go in there, they have fun, they have a good time. I know my wife is always dripping with sweat after that. So, she's going to work them hard. But our next live class is going to be our Zoom class on Saturday, 11:30. I can't wait to do that, to be able to see all of you guys. I haven't seen many of you in quite some time, other than just, Facebook posts and stuff, but haven't really I think maybe the only ones we actually got to see Rasmussens. They came by our house, which was very sweet and kind of them on my wife's birthday to give her some homemade gifts, which we love. The boys love them. They still play with them. Jonathan's always saying it's Pascal's toilet paper. We can't use Pascal's toilet paper. So he knows. So we appreciated that. So yeah, look forward to seeing everybody on the Zoom class on Saturday. And yeah, so we'll bow that out here really quick, you guys. Chudiyat and Kirnat Chimbi. Oh, and class dismissed. I want to hear you say. Okay. Have a good night, guys.